Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you beautiful people. Well, it's just been party after party after party. I'm exhausted from all the parties. Thank you all for your lovely birthday wishes. So appreciated. And yesterday I took all my good girlfriends to lunch on me for my birthday. It's just been a great month of parties. As Gabrielle said when she was 5 or 6, Mom and me are just party girls. Oh, I'll never forget that. So, I have to tell you, first of all, don't forget, tomorrow night is the predictions webinar. Hope you're joining us. Lots of people have signed up, and I'm very excited about it. They told me I could not channel the information till today. Interesting, huh? Sure, put me on pins and needles. Listen, so for the last week or two, I have been dealing with anxiety. Now, that was the word I put on it because that's what it felt like to me. I was anxious. So last night at 10 o'clock, I said to Lanny after he took me out for this beautiful birthday dinner, I said, I'm going to go in and do some work around why I'm feeling this way. So I came into my office and I sat down and I got balanced and I said, okay, why am I so anxious? And the channel said, not the right word. And as soon as I asked, then I heard scared. And I went, oh my God, I'm scared. But what am I scared about? The whole construction thing that we're getting ready to go into at home, or what is this? And what I was scared about, guys, was 2025. And I went, well, why am I scared? And the answer was because I'm scared because I'm afraid that 2025 won't be as good as 2024 for me. 2024 was a great year. A lot of work I loved, with people I loved, and I sat there and I went, oh my God, I have to direct 2025. So I want you all right now to get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Hurry up right now. Now look, if you choose not to participate, you choose not to create. So your choice. Everybody get a pencil and a pen or whatever, and paper. Okay. I want you to write on this paper exactly what you want for 2025. Write these topics down. Money, and you can put money and success in there. Health, relationships, and accomplishments. What do you want? What do you intend to accomplish in 2025? All right. I want you, as soon as you get off the show, to sit down and write out. It took me literally 7 minutes. What you want in 2025. Now, you can add one more subject to that and put country on there. What do you want in 2025 for the country? So many people, almost everybody that I talk to, is in fear and anxiety about 2025. That's not going to give us what we want. Okay? We must create what we want, but you've got to know clearly what that is. Please finish this great assignment and exercise that they gave us. What do you want? Now, the second thing, and this started magically in a private session, and what I'm getting is this is the one part of creation that most of us are falling out of. And that is, let the magic happen. We've learned the creation process. We've learned how to choose what we want. We've learned to create it with love. Now, you've got to learn to let go and let the universe work its magic. I'm telling you, it will create it for you better than you can ever imagine. I want you to just, after you've directed your day, go, okay, universe, I'm clear. I want health, success, money, beautiful relationships in everything I do, personal and business. I want peace and integrity, communication, clarity for my country. These are the things I want. Oh, let me feel into my love place. Yeah, that's what they feel like. Okay, I'm letting go. Bring this to me now. I give up and give you all the magic to create. All right, try it, guys. I'm telling you, I have so many examples in my life of how the universe created it better than I ever could. All right. Can I go to, yes, I can go to the callers. Please have your questions ready. We've got a mess of people on today. Woohoo! And we're going to start with, where shall we start? With Miss Vicky in Florida. Hi, you're on.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, Dee, I was just getting ready to go off because you just answered. I forgot about the webinar. I haven't even signed up. And then what you just said
get on
about.
it, woman.
I know. I'm glad you reminded us. But it was a question about the energy around the future of the country. So whatever the channel wants to say about it, I can do the webinar. I can just direct it. I'm not directing it as clearly as I should. I know that.
Vicki, you know what you want.
Yes,
but
I do.
We're so focused on what we don't want.
I know.
And so that's why we got what we don't want. Because we were voting one way so the other way wouldn't happen. And whatever you put your attention on, you create more of.
Right. But I do want to say, though. I do want to say, because so many of us really got so hopeful and excited and happy around Kamala and Tim that it felt like, oh, finally, we get to go forward with joy. So that is where I get, yes.
Well, Vicki, if you're saying you can't do that now, you're saying I'm giving my power of creation over to somebody else. Do you understand, guys?
Yes, I do.
Even if you were a Jew in the concentration camp, you could choose joy. And there's a lot of stories about that.
Oh, I know there's a lot of stories about that, including, what's his name, the famous psychologist. I mean, you're right. I mean, that's a great reminder. That's a great, Frankel, right? It was Frankel that. That
wrote the book on it.
Right. I think you're right. I feel like I'm saying the words, but I'm not. But I'm saying the words, but I'm not feeling the power.
Yeah. If you're not creating it with the love, you're creating it from fear, guys. That's a great statement in Conversations with God. In the final analysis, there's only one question: fear or love? Which one are you creating with? You don't.
We know that. We know it. It's just feeling it.
Yes, but I wasn't creating 2025. I'm telling you, when I got to that last night, I literally felt like I'd been reborn. Those of you that are experiencing being tired, you won't be after you do that.
Right. I can see.
I mean, I've said to Lanny like 3 times, oh my God, I know I'm energy. I'm directing me to be my full energy. And why am I feeling so tired? I got enough sleep, blah, 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 And it literally was the resistance and the fear that I couldn't create again. And that's what the election pushed everybody into. Yes. You guys are too awakened to fall for that. Your creation does never depend, not ever, on anything else or anyone else. Only your power and your focus. So get on it, Vicki, okay?
Okay, that is fabulous. Thank you, Dee. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't hang up, man. That was worth it for everybody, baby. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And we're off. Janet in California, you're on.
Good morning.
Hi,
good
baby.
morning, my dear. You know what? I'm excited for I'm good, and I'm excited for 2025.
I get a yes on that.
I am. I'm thinking that I will, we'll move where we will move, but we get to choose.
Always.
Yeah,
the only thing they're adding, Janet, is what they gave us at the very beginning of the show. Let go and say, okay, do your magic.
Yes, I see my magic.
Okay.
I really, truly. So my question is, I'm dealing with some respiratory thing going on right now. What is that about? And how, I believe my pendulum changed direction.
It did.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's a good sign.
I think so.
When
I
you
get that.
Hold on. When you get to a point in your work where the channel, I'm using our base words here, feels and understands, when the universe knows that you have advanced, your pendulum usually changes.
It was so odd this morning. I just, anyway. So tell me about my respiratory thing and teach me how to get to that place.
Respiratory stuff is usually grief or fear. Now, under anger is always grief or fear. The highest word for you, well, they don't want to separate them. You're grieving about your fear. So what are you afraid of? Be honest with yourself. In 2025, what are you in fear of? Go ahead. You started to say something.
Yeah, no. That I will not stay as healthy as I would like to be.
Okay. That's what your respiratory is about. That's the energetic cause. So if you're worried that you're not going to stay as healthy, you are praying not to be healthy. Worry about anything is a negative prayer.
Sure.
Okay?
Okay, so I need to go back through my list and make sure
you get to choose. You get to choose to feel love around great, vibrant health where you breathe in easily all the health. Let your body do the magic. Your body is the universe that creates the magic of perfect health. I never understood it quite as simply as I just said it. As they just said it. Okay? You got it?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Okay. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Wow. I knew this was going to be a great show today, but Kirk, what do you got?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head. The anxiety, I didn't think it was necessarily about 2025.
Well, what's it about? That was my anxiety. What's yours?
Dreams not realized.
Okay, that's exactly what I said. It's not going to be as good as this year. Okay? So, if you're worrying about your dreams not being realized, that's what you're creating.
Understood.
Whatever you put your focus on, positive or negative, you will create. Now look, I just want to know finally, once and for all, what the hell does Kirk have to do to be really, really, really successful? And the first thing I heard was Dad. We're going to a core belief. Here. 17, 18. The first part. When I value myself, I have to abandon myself. And you're abandoning abandoning yourself with struggle. So how did your dad teach you struggle?
He didn't sleep. He always seemed to be working, always seemed to be pushing.
And worrying. They're saying he was always worrying.
Absolutely.
Of course, you don't push if you're not in worry. Okay, again, worry is a negative prayer. Don't worry, create the positives. So when I value myself, I sell everything and I get to paint some more. But you see, you haven't experienced that, and so you don't think it's possible. And how it works, guys, is you've got to create it so that then you experience it and you go, oh my God, this was possible, so I'm going to do even more now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just before you called on me, my dad's been coming through a lot.
Yeah, because he wants you to get rid of this and recreate it.
Yeah.
Let him love you from the other side now that he knows better and help you create easily what you want on this plane.
Yes.
Okay? That,
yep.
You do that, you play with that, you love into that. They are guaranteeing that things will shift quickly for the better for you. Like miraculously. But guys, when you turn it over to the universe, after you've directed and loved it, you cannot imagine the miraculous ways the universe will bring it to you. Like me having to go to Australia to find out that I had a fibroid tumors, and that's why I couldn't get pregnant. Right? I mean, the two series that I created came to me out of the blue in a way that I would never have imagined it could be created. We got to let go. We've learned how to direct and choose and add love to it. Now, just after you've directed your day, go, all right, universe, I'm turning it over to your magic. Let's do this.
On my schedule for today, after listening to your show, I had notebook out. So I said, I really got to write down what I want. I want.
There you go. Okay. So you see, you channeled exactly what you needed. Now, guys, when you finish making that list out, I want you to go back and go, did I say everything in the positive? If there's one negative word in there, or I don't want, rewrite it. Everything on that page, you want to be a positive statement. Okay?
Yeah.
Just do this for me, Kirk, and let's see how fast we can turn this around.
Okay.
You, me, and the universe. Okay.
Thank you.
Please keep me posted. You bet. And we are going to Ryan. All my boys are calling in today. Hi, Ryan.
Hello, beautiful. Happy birthday verbally this time. Thank you by email.
Thank you for all your lovely messages and all that. I really appreciate it, Ryan. What can we answer for you?
Well, first, I got a little testimonial for you. So if anybody out there needs a good gift, get a cameo from Dee. I just had her do one for a couple of folks, and it's so wonderful.
Oh, you're so sweet.
That's the best one.
Thank you. I'm just me, I'm just me, and I just send out the love, and so I would have done it for you, Rye. You know that. Always.
I know that.
Okay. All right. What's your question?
My question is, I did some work for somebody around Halloween, but he's not paid me yet, and just kind of curious what's up.
Well, yeah, that's not how, you know. No, they book a session, they pay you, and you do the session.
Yeah.
That's a handshake of energy agreement. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if people email me or Lauren and say, oh my God, I really want to do the webinar, but I can only afford blah, blah, I test it. And if I get that's true, then we, you know, they have to participate some way financially, because that's the way energy works, guys. You give a hug, you get a hug back. So there's someone I work with who is always experiencing money problems and not making enough money. But also, they don't respect money and honor other people's money. So you have to live what you want to create.
Absolutely.
So what is it that you want to create, right?
Well, I mean, this was some drone work that I did, but yeah, my energy is focused more on my course for the theme park photography, because that's where my passion lies, and it's very close to being finished to be launched. I'm so excited about that.
Awesome. And congratulations on following through with that. There's one thing they want to give you, and it is a core belief. This page here, 1 through 5. Okay. I can never be God. Guys, she's bringing this in for everybody. If you're not the creator of you, nobody else is. So you can be the creator of you by allowing people to put you in fear and let them create you from your fear. Or you can be very, very, very clear about what it is you want. What do you want with this guy?
Let's see. Oh, I just want
him
to
to pay you. Yeah, you want him to pay you. So he's a gift to you, so you can mine what it is in you that's creating him not paying you. And we're going to the Sheets book. Give me a song, please, any song that pops in.
The Warrior.
The Warrior?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's,
I don't even have to have the words. Guys,
well, the
and
line that always pops up for me, though, is a line where the singer goes, "Victory is mine." So.
Okay. Why don't we let go of the concept of victory? Because if you're victorious, you have to be victorious over someone or something else, correct?
Well, I don't see it like that, because I think that it could be, altogether, it's all a good thing, a win-win.
Well, no, not if you're a Roman soldier and you went in as a warrior to win for your king and you get a knife through your gut. No, that's not winning.
Oh.
So, and that's the part where you get energetically, they're saying, caught up, Ryan, is You have to be clear that you are worth getting paid for the expertise that you teach.
Yeah.
You're not ever, guys, hurting another person or taking advantage of another person because you charge them for the gift that you are giving them. Somebody said,
so much.
okay, good. Because that's an age-old belief that if I become successful, somebody else has to be less successful so I can rise to the top. It's bullshit. But it's a belief that our world, well, actually, they're saying our universe has shared. We want to create it now. I can have everything I want, and all the people I know and work with are blessed because I have so much. I can't tell you how much I've been able to help my family this year because, yes, I worked my little batukas off, and I worked it off doing everything that I love, by the way, being with you, being on the set, acting. And I don't ever feel like I'm ripping you off. If you book somebody said to me, gosh, Dee, your privates are so expensive. I gave them 5 other sites, and I said, I want you to go check. And they called me back and said, holy hell, everybody's charging way more than you. I went, I know. But for me, $150 for a half hour feels good. It feels good for me, and I feel like it's good for you. It's a hug exchange of respect. That's how energy works, right? So don't think, let's just redirect that subconscious little belief in there that somebody else has to take a dive for you to make a lot of money. This goes for you too, Kirk. Okay? We're meant to be here and thrive. God said, I want to give you all the desires of your heart. So accept them and let the universe do their magic. Okay?
Thank you.
There's nothing higher. Yeah, that was a big one for a lot of people, Ryan. Thank you for bringing that in. Oh, my goodness. This is just a precursor to tomorrow night, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to Gina in California. Hi, baby, you're on.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can.
So I was just thinking, all boats rise with the tide for money.
Yes.
So everybody wins. It just confirms
everybody.
What you said. Yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody wins. And let me tell you, whenever I do a private session, I always learn something. Something's always made clearer for me. New information comes in, like let the magic happen. That's a huge piece of information, guys. Use it. Let the magic happen. Go for it, universe. You will feel your fear and anxiety roll off your shoulders.
Yes. So first of all, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Second of all, I do have a question, but I also want to say, while we're on the topic of the privates, is that I have noticed that I haven't had a private with you for a while. And my life doesn't look as good as it does when I'm having privates. So the privates for me are about accountability. and making sure I'm creating and staying in all the teachings that you're talking about. So I just wanted to give that testimony. It really does. I feel differently now and not as good as I do when I'm in private.
Okay, Gina.
That makes sense?
It makes total sense. And
I'm just counting my own power.
What you all want is not to need me.
Yeah, I know. You're going to say something
all right,
like that.
So, there's a difference between I'm going to choose to listen to Dee's call today just because it makes me feel good and it keeps me focused. Not because I don't know how to do it and I have to have her tell me.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you anyway. We're going to a core belief.
Why are you telling me?
Here. Okay. This is what's in your way that you want to redirect. Some energy has to die before I am the creation of new energy. Again, guys, there is no one or no thing that has to happen in any certain way for you to be the powerful creator of you. Look away from everybody else to where you can open up, clearly direct, feel love around it, and give it over to the magic. But you got to do it. That's what I find in the privates over and over and over. So, Gina, you're doing it, but you're saying, well, this has to change if it's going to happen, and that has to change if it's going to happen.
Well, it's physical. I've been concerned about my nose, which we've talked about, and I'm concerned about I'm feeling pain in my leg that I broke this summer. So I'm going to see both doctors this week.
Well, that's
and I think
good,
that's got my preoccupation. Yeah, it's my preoccupation.
That's a true statement. You're preoccupied with with the negative.
Yep, totally.
So let's just put this in brain science terms. I have to focus on the negative to create the positive. That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah, well, yep.
That's some energy has to die before I am the creation of new energy. No. Energy can't die. That's all there frickin' is, guys, is energy. That's it. That's everything. You simply have to direct what you want. And the highest, because the first thing I heard when I heard your voice was your nose. Your nose it got better, remember? And now it sounds like it's all effed up again. So I want to know why. See, look, give me a song.
Pop Goes the Weasel. I don't know where that came from.
It comes from your subconscious. That's how it works.
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah. Gina, can you have more fun?
Please, I would love to have more fun.
Yeah, but you keep going around and around and around and around, hoping that there's going to be a chair open.
Yeah, exactly. And that fun
going back to
knock on my door. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Don't depend on other energy. Work with other energy. We all have to work with energy to create what we want. But don't depend on energy outside of you that is someone or something to create what you're directing. You direct, and then the people who can work with you successfully will be magnetized to you. But remember, and in health, in the big health webinar, they talked a lot about don't create health by thinking you have to fix something.
Yeah. I wasn't on that webinar, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, well, I'd listen to it if I were you.
Yeah,
Tina.
exactly.
It was incredibly valuable because we were holding a very strong intention. But letting the magic happen, seeing your body as a universe, because we inadvertently picture the universe out there, guys.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, your whole body.
No, I love that the body's a universe. I have a friend who teaches this. She teaches it she works with vagus nerve, and she's always said that. She maps it actually to the stars. She maps your body to the stars. Yeah.
How cool. What's her name?
Melanie. Oh my gosh, I'll have to tell you. I'll remember it. Melanie.
Send it to me.
Melanie.
Yeah,
I will.
I'd like to check out her work, and I don't hear that often.
Okay. She's amazing.
I get a yes on that.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Okay, so Gina, you heard it from her, you heard it from me. When are you going to do it? When are you going to live it? Okay.
No, starting now. So creating what I want. Let the magic happen, seeing my body as the universe. It's just what it is. Yeah, and I'm going to the doctors and they'll confirm what they confirm, and then I'm just going to keep creating.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And it feels really good. And I gave away all my broken leg stuff yesterday. So that was also something I was creating, is to get all that stuff out of my garage, and I did. So like crutches and boots, because they won't give those to other people because they're medical equipment, but I don't want to throw that in the garbage. It's useful. I literally had a friend show up and pick all that up yesterday.
Good.
I'm trying it out. Yeah, so not that I want to create that for other people, but so there is magic, because I didn't know she was going to injure herself, when I put one of the things on Offer Up. But my intention was to give this to other people that could use it, and that's what was created. So I know this works. I see a lot.
I know.
And thank you.
Too. And it's
thank you about the whole. Go ahead.
It's going to work more when you are conscious to say, okay, I give it over to the magic now.
I give it over to the magic now. And thank you for the 2025, because I've been feeling the same thing about anxiety about the future. Like, it's been so good the last 6 months. Like, I don't want it to end. Same thing you're talking about.
And we don't want to state what we don't want. What we want is that our good and our creativity and our money and our health just keep being created positively and powerfully.
Yep.
Through love. Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, and I love you. All right. We are going to Brian in Wisconsin. Hi, babe.
Good morning. My head's going in many different directions because of the show so far. But
good.
My intent was to call and ask you a question in regards to, I've got 30 plus years of issues with Crohn's disease, and this has been a really, really wonderful year. I'm off almost all of my meds.
That's awesome.
And it is. It's amazing. And in the last week, things have started unraveling fast. I've been helping.
In a positive way?
No.
Okay. So hold on. That's what we want to know, is what can we bring into alignment to keep everything moving positively successfully, joyfully through love. It has to do with 2025. Oh, and that's my big yes. My big helicopter yes. What are you in fear of?
Yes, this was exactly what I was getting as I was sitting there. What I'm in fear of is financial struggles, being alone.
Okay. So stop there. Well, this is, hold on, everybody balance. So they're saying you have directed the positive of both of those. Is that true? You've directed health. You've directed prosperity.
Yes. I worked hard on them lately. Yes.
Well, working hard isn't creating.
Well, I mean, okay. Yes.
Yeah, but I want you to see, Brian, right where you went. You went to, and this is the highest word for you, struggle. Guys,
yes.
As you believe, it is delivered to you. If you believe, you must struggle to get what you want. You will create you remaining in struggle. You've got to let go of that belief for 2025. I create easily. I know exactly what I want. I want easy, joyful, instant creation from my directions through love. You work with that for a week and watch things, and they could be little things, but things will start showing up, and then they want you to acknowledge them. Thanks for the magic, universe. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
All right. You don't have to create that BS anymore, Brian. You do want to choose to create health and wealth and happiness that just flows easily to you. Your dad was wrong. You don't have to kill yourself to get what you want. Do those words mean something to you that they just gave me?
Is the long-term generational, you have to work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week to have anything?
Well, is that what you want?
No, that's not.
No.
But
that's what your belief is. So,
right.
You know, you want to take the opportunities as they're given to you, and they're given to you easily. You accomplish them easily, and your whole life is in balance easily. That's how you create. That's what you want. All right.
The thing that jumped in real quick there was feeling guilt, which I don't want, which I reject.
What?
For receiving things.
What are you guilty about?
For receiving easily.
Okay. Well, you've been with me long enough to know that is an egotistical point of view. You're the only one that can change it.
Yeah.
So get on it, Brian.
Yes. So maybe that's just why I got it right now. So I'm aware of it. It's taken care of. It's dealt with.
Okay. Now turn it over to the magic.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Love you, honey.
Thank you.
You bet. Oh my gosh. I was really trying to get through a lot more shows people than I got to, but boy, what came through was amazing. All right. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow night for the webinar. They're telling me, and I can't get to it till today, like I shared with you, but there will be, as there always is, phenomenal information around 2025 and how we are creating the 2025 that we all desire. And it has nothing to do with politics. Let's say it together loud and proud. I love me. I love me. Oh, I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.